sweet, you know, and it's just a representation of the different groups that Ellen is involved with. You know, we have, you know, Boca Point, and we have the Adventurers Club, you know, you have the bowling, you got the Mahjong, you know, you got the canasta, you know, you got the various little charity groups that she does some work with. She's got a family, so, you know, there's a lot of activity. And, you know, many of the people who wanted to come are still up north, but they're traveling, you know, it's still very nice, you know, nice time bringing her to 65. So one time I wound up getting on her text list. Somehow I got put into that. And I sat there I am trying to do my work. And bing, 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 bing. I think it was Ronnie's texting group, and it was wild. I hadn't been drawn from that. But I think once you find out that she's a friend, she's the best friend. You know, she really does a lot, you know, to try and make sure that, you know, she's a positive place, to make sure that everyone's happy, and if somebody has an illness, she likes to step up and be there to support that. From a family standpoint, she's amazing. She's, huh? No. Wait. No, I get my point, and I have enough moments here. All right, but you know, she's absolutely amazing when it comes to family. I don't know, many of you know, but my wife passed away a little over 20 years ago. I wound up meeting Ellen, and you know, it was great. We went, our first date was to a place in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. I think it was called 8 or 9 Water Street. It was a very romantic, you know, it's outdoor restaurant, little band, dinner outside, and dancing. So, and I know what they mean in the show.
You can't find the
So we had that romantic date, and we sat there, and she looked terrific. You know, she looked great, and you know, she has her legs crossed, and I said, you know, the tan. I said, you know, I just got to touch that leg, you know. It's true. I said, well, you know, I'm not that prudish, but I just said, you know, it was just something, you know.
Oh my God.
And I said, wow, you know, and it was great. And actually, after that night, we were never apart again until today. We've always been, one quick little other thing. You know, the second and third night that we were out, you know, we drove around, and Ellen's daughter was at the house, and my son was at the house. We had no place to hang out. I just wanted to, you know, cuddle or whatever that is, you know. So right near our home, there was was Stonehill University, the college right nearby, and they had this massive parking lot. And it was night, you know, so there was no one there. So we wound up going into like a little corner park, and kids don't know. So, you know, we went through the corner part of the place, and you know, we just.
Oh my God.
So,
Things you don't want to
you know,
know.
and I didn't but anyway, so we're there, and all of a sudden there comes a police car. And he was on the other side. He was on the other side of the yard. He wasn't looking to see that we were in there, but he was just doing his, you know, there was some other bus. They're patrolling, and I go, oh, yeah. That's what you need to have in the Sharon newspaper. In that small town. 2 hours found in Stonehill College, you know? So, anyway, so we got out of there, and that was fine. We did all right. So all right, let me go on here. So, So once we realized shortly after the meeting that we were getting closer and closer again, I had to deal, with my son, who at the time was 20 years old. And Ellen took it upon herself to give him a call and said, look, let's go out for lunch or dinner. I want to meet you and talk. So, here's a kid who is very much attached to his mother. And I'm introducing another lady in his life. Well, they went out, they had dinner, and she wound up warming up to him, he to her. She explained that she's not replacing the mother, but she wants to be there for his life. And since that time, he has been very close to her, and she's taken on that role beautifully, giving him guidance in many different ways. And I think her advice is usually the right spot on. So I know he's very appreciative. I'm extremely appreciative of all of that. We have Ellen's two daughters here also. And we got younger is Samantha, who is launching into a new career in Florida with a new firm, an exciting opportunity for her. Many things going on in her life that are very exciting. I'm not going to get into that. And Allison, and a lot of you know about Allison. She's got two children, and and we've been blessed. We really have been blessed by these two little kids. Tyler and Brookie. They have been great to me. Allison is an incredible mother. A lot of you know about that story. So, and as of last week, we now have a little puppy dog. So, a new one. So it's an adorable little thing. So we're very happy. We're very proud of these kids. We're proud of these girls. We're proud of our son. And I see this again. Yeah. So we're really blessed. So lastly, I just want to say and have a special moment for some people who would like to be here, but obviously they can't. I have, first of all, my wife probably have to say thank you. You got here for me. And then I have my parents, who Herbie and Jean, who Ellen took on as her grandparents, and absolutely made their life significantly better and really enriched their later lives. It was just amazing. And lastly, I know the one that she refers to all the time, Poppy Sumner, is, I'm sure they're smiling as can be, happy to see his daughter turn 65. It's wonderful. One other person that was left to live here, our friend Ellen Streisfeld, who passed away recently. And Ellen was very close to him. So with all of you guys, we're here, and I thank you. And one more thing. When we first met, I used to go to her.
Got a good memory.
In front of her mirror. And I said, hey, for me, I said, not bad for 50, right? That's when we met. I used to say, hey, not bad for 50. And I would say, you look great. So now I'm going to say, not bad for almost 70, but she's terrific for 65. She's outstanding.